Pierre Poilievre's political future is hanging in the balance as Conservative Party members prepare to cast their ballots in a leadership review to decide if he should stay at the helm or get kicked to the curb. Poilievre was born in Calgary, and his interest in politics began as a teenager, leading him to become the president of his university Conservative Club. He moved to the capital in the early 2000s to work on Parliament Hill, and in 2004, at the age of 25, became an MP with the newly formed Conservative Party, winning the Ottawa area riding of Nepean-Carleton. As a young backbench MP, he became known as a political pit bull, pushing for an MP recall law, opposing same-sex marriage, and launching a petition to try and block Michaëlle Jean's appointment as Governor-General. With Stephen Harper and the Conservatives in power, Poilievre rose through the ranks from MP to parliamentary secretary and wrapping up that time in cabinet as Minister for Employment.
Early in his career, he became known very quickly within the House of Commons, well before even becoming a minister, as someone who was a vocal defender of the Harper government. So in many ways, that role helped prepare him to become an effective opposition leader.
Poilievre is seen as a polarizing figure, known for challenging opponents and speaking his mind.
You guys.
At times, that's gotten him into trouble, like when he claimed residential school survivors needed a stronger work ethic on the same day of Harper's historic apology to Indigenous peoples.
I made remarks that were hurtful and wrong.
After the Liberals took power in 2015, Poilievre was back in opposition as finance critic and spearheaded a variety of attacks against the Trudeau government. In 2022, he showed support for the convoy protesters who took over downtown Ottawa, just as then Conservative leader Erin O'Toole faced a caucus revolt and was turfed. In the ensuing leadership race, Poilievre leaned into support from the political right and easily won on the first ballot with 70% of the vote.
He set himself out on a path to become the leader of the Conservative Party, and he became that leader. Whether you like him or not, you have to have some admiration for his commitment to goal.
He then spent the next 2 years launching relentless political attacks against both the media and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
24 Liberal MPs went to his caucus today to tell him that he's not worth the crime, cost, or corruption.
That strategy saw the Liberals drop from public favor and the Conservatives poised to take power. But then,
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister.
The resignation that shifted everything. Mark Carney became Prime Minister. And amid tariff threats from the White House, the Conservatives lost the spring election and Poilievre lost his own seat.
My purpose in politics is and will continue to be to restore that promise.
Refusing to give up, he ran and won in a by-election to take a seat in Alberta. But in the months that followed, more challenges and questions about his leadership, as 2 MPs crossed the floor to the Liberals in the fall, blaming Poilievre, and another decided to quit politics altogether. And what happens next will be in the hands of party members less than 4 years after Poilievre took power. If he gets high marks in this leadership review, then his quest to become Prime Minister will continue. If not, it could be the end of the road for a political journey that started decades ago. At the Conservative Convention in Calgary, Cormac Mac Sweeney, City News.